Hello students. Today we will discuss the topic respiratory system of class 6, subject biology, chapter 3, human body. The first subtopic of respiratory system structure was discussed before the vacation. So today we will discuss the second subtopic, function, in which we will discuss steps and mechanism of respiration. So let us start. First of all, respiration. What is respiration? Respiration is the process of obtaining energy from the food in the body. Respiration is the process of obtaining energy from the food in the body. It involves breathing, gaseous transport, cellular respiration. Breathing and gaseous transport will be discussed in this video. Cellular respiration will be discussed in the next video. So what is breathing? First one, the process of taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide is called breathing. Breathing is a physical process and involves two steps, inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation means taking in air rich in oxygen, and exhalation means giving out air rich in carbon dioxide. One inhalation and one exhalation constitute one breath. Now come to the gaseous transport. How the air from atmosphere goes inside the lungs and from the lungs again goes back to the atmosphere. We will discuss this in the mechanism of breathing in humans. To understand this gaseous transport by the mechanism of breathing, first we have to understand the structure of chest. Our lungs is guarded by ribs, thin bones called ribs. These ribs make a cage-like structure called rib cage, as you can see in the picture. Below the lungs there is a plate-like structure, flexible plate-like structure called diaphragm. This diaphragm separates the chest from abdomen area. Diaphragm separates the chest area from the stomach area. Now come to the mechanism of breathing. Ribs move outwards and diaphragm moves downwards. Ribs move outwards, diaphragm moves downwards, due to which the space inside the chest increases. To fill this increased space, the air from atmosphere rushes inside the lungs from the nose or mouth. This process is called inhalation. When the air is inside the lungs, the oxygen present in the air is absorbed by the lungs. Now come to the exhalation. After inhalation, the ribs move inwards and diaphragm moves upwards, due to which the space inside the chest is decreased and there is a high air pressure in the lungs. Air gets pressurized, due to which the air is pushed out of the lungs through the nose or mouth. This is called exhalation. In exhalation, the carbon dioxide in the lungs is also pushed out. This is the mechanism of breathing in humans. Now let us see the related questions of this topic. Exercises B prompt. D number, identify the errors in the given statements. Question number 4 is related to this topic. During exhalation, ribs move upwards and outwards as the muscles relax. In place of upwards, it will be downwards, and in place of outwards, it will be inwards. Now, in short and precise, A number, show the following processes in the form of flowcharts. 2 number is related mechanism of breathing. Let us see the flowchart. Ribs move upwards and outwards. Diaphragm becomes flat. After that, air from outside is pulled inside the lungs, which is called inhalation. And after that, ribs move downwards and inwards. Diaphragm moves upwards. because of which the air inside the lungs is pushed out, called exhalation. This is the flowchart of mechanism of breathing. Take some assignments. These assignments are from the book itself. Short and precise, C number, answer in short. Question number 4. What is the role of diaphragm in respiration? And at length, A number, explain the following terms. 3 number, breathing. One more assignment I am giving to learn this table which is given on page number 42. Composition of inhaled and exhaled air. Gases are given and their percentage is given in the inhaled air and exhaled air. Oxygen in inhaled air it is 21%, but in exhaled air it is only 17%. Where has this 4% gone? This 4% is absorbed by our lungs. Carbon dioxide is 0.03% in inhaled air, but in exhaled air it is increased to 4% because carbon dioxide is produced in our body. This will be discussed in the next videos. Then nitrogen is 79% in inhaled air as well as in exhaled air because nitrogen gas is neither absorbed by the body nor released by the body. And lastly, water vapor in inhaled air it is low, but exhaled air it is high. Do the assignments, students, as well as read the chapter. Thank you.